About ready to roll. And today's starter, Logan Webb. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Mookie Betts will get us started. That's too low. And we are underway here in San Francisco. In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Turns and fires to Betts. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What's the scouting report on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Boo, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
That one way inside.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the catch, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that misses off the outside edge. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first with one gone. Willie Adames stands in. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Move to first. Fitzgerald back on a dive. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting 4.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fitzgerald, the lead runner, out at second. Adames over at first with one away. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Not even close there. Ball one. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's down and in. Elliot Ramos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 aboard, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here in San Francisco, top of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed. Ball to strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Let's go, Logan.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one
That's
down the
foul.
line, and it goes just foul. On the ground, could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here comes Max Muncy. That one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Pitch
Ball,
misses,
go.
and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Ramos stands at third with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Full count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. He goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Grant McCray, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's a ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
In the air, left field. Hernandez makes the play. That is the inning. One left for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Webb back to work. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Pages, a strong-armed right fielder, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. That
That's
misses
the
the
ball.
zone. 1-2 the count. Just off the outside part of the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he chases that one. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Michael Conforto will climb in. That catches the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
Sit him down.
0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. Swing and a ground ball. Fitzgerald tosses to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Oracle Park as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that is out of play.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Next offering misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
To third, Muncy. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler.
Stepping in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And 1-2.
1-2.
Good eye right there. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's down and away. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mookie Betts. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Popped up right side. Wade makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Yastrzemski brings it in with a nice running grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Freeman at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. That's off the mark, and the count now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. And right back to the mound. Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Dodgers down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Pitch misses. 1-0.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Now batting, first baseman, Lamont Wade.
So here's Wade now.
Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos doubled his first time. Ball one there.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pitch misses there. Ball one.
You know,
One
these
ball,
Dodgers
no
just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this
One ball,
lineup
one
capable
strike.
of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He hit into a double play his first time up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Dominant performance for him today,
Now
Boone.
batting,
Just
third
2 hits
baseman,
allowed so
Max
far,
Muncy.
no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Andy Pajes will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And downstairs. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag for 1. He's in there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field, down the line, and that ends the inning. So the Giants leave one. Still no score. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Michael Conforto. Conforto, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That hits the dirt, and the count even 1-1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for LA, Hesung Kim. Grounded out his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Popped up. Chapman. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That one ripped. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. Mookie Betts blasts one out. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ohtani back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan getting ready to go. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch there.
1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
One down. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. Off the mark there. Ball one. There's a strike.
One ball, one strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Check on the runner. Adames dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
First baseman, Lamont Wade.
And now the first
Jr.
baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 outs.
That's a strike.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Elliot Ramos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Will Smith to the plate. Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. And And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside with a breaking ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and the count is filled up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Blake Treinen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Elliot Ramos.
The Giants designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Now 1-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bailey in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Out to short. Slings it across. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Yastrzemski, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up and in, and it's 1-2. stays alive. And that just misses. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 away with nobody on. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Lake Trinan won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Los
Tanner
Angeles.
Scott gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
66.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Tanner
filthy,
Scott.
man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. That misses. 1-0. McCray at second with 2 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. So the tying run at second. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Giants get one back with a solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
Now pitching
They know
for the
that he can
Giants.
get a right-hander
Number
out, but he's in
71.
position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Tyler Rogers.
So digging in,
Leading off
Andy
for the
Pajes.
Dodgers, right fielder Andy Pajes.
That's in there. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval up and throwing. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that drops in for a strike. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a man
Ha-Sung
aboard,
Kim.
and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Sung Kim. Fought off foul. One-run game, one out, one on. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for
Here's
the
Mookie
Dodgers.
Betts now. He had a
Shortstop,
big swing
Mookie
back in the
Betts.
6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
On the ground, Fitzgerald. gets it to first, and Betts is set down. Third out, so one hit is all they get. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1.
Pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Michael Grove.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off.
Well,
to the Giants,
one-run game.
the
Willie
shortstop,
Adames
Willie
getting ready to hit.
Adames.
0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. That catches the outside corner. And now it's even 1-1. That's down and in. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Chapman gets a piece there. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And takes low for ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Chapman is gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Junior.
And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. That misses, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Giants down in order, and our score remains 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Randy Rodriguez preparing to come on if needed. On the ground to first. Wade steps on first for the out.
Got to say, as a fan here at Oracle Park, there might not be a prettier view at any other stadium. You look out over the bay, you see McCovey Cove. Just a terrific place to catch a ball game. My blood pressure goes down every time I walk into this place.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one in triple digits. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Here's a 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Full count.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball four. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Doval, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Grounder might be two. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hernandez at second. Smith at first. 1 gone. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
1-0.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, two outs. And that's in there at the knees.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And he grounds one to the right side. Fitzgerald over to first, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kirby Yates.
I think
Now
closer
pitching
has to
for
be
Los
one of the
Angeles.
toughest jobs in baseball.
Number
And we see a
38.
pretty high turnover rate because of
Kirby
it.
Yates.
Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap
Leading
up the
off
win and get
for the
himself a save.
Giants, designated
And now,
hitter,
Elliot Ramos.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs
one.
instead of 1.
First pitch, and he just misses. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High in the air, out to right. Pajes on the move. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Patrick
He's 2 outs
Bailey.
away. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
1 out left for the Giants.
Yastrzemski.
Now here is Mike Yastrzemski. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
1-2.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Giants down to their final strike.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone, and the count's
2
even at
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That
Full
one
count.
misses, and now it's 3-2.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.